welcome to the stream. Hope all is well with everyone as we're chilling out, whether it's morning, afternoon, or evening for you. But right now, we may be talking, we may be humming, or me eating some tacos. Because I'm a little hungry, and that's one of the reasons why I'm running behind schedule, besides just waking up late. But I wanted to make sure that I had food for my mom, because right now that she's not sure she has access to a fridge right now, so I want to make sure that she has no worries of eating breakfast, because she needs to eat breakfast. And I know she will tell me I need to eat breakfast too, even if sometimes I forget. Hope all is well with everyone as well. Just chilling out, hanging out. Hope all is well with everyone. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Rhypi. I do a lot of variety of games, and still upset about last night falling asleep on you guys again. Where I usually play a lot of different games and showcase different games, and part of the reason why I'm upset because I didn't feel like I really showcased the game. So, but when I'm not playing games that on the channel, I'm driving like I am now for you guys, and I'm doing car pack openings of some kind if I'm able to get them, because sometimes I'm not able to get them. But hope all is well with everyone. And just a reminder, I am a high school math teacher / college instructor, so sometimes we talk about mathematics, sometimes we talk about teaching, sometimes we talk about job in general. Because last year was a year of me looking for my next full-time job, so sometimes we was all talking about our job search going. So don't be afraid to continue doing that for those of you that have been here, even if I already have a job, because sometimes we might be giving pointers to people who need help on finding a job. So we all help each other out. Hope all is well with everyone as we're just chilling out, hanging out, chatting to everyone that comes in, whether we all say hi to each other or we talk to each other longer. And I still think it was funny yesterday on one of the mobile streams, they were trying to do one of the classic jokes, but they didn't realize I already knew it. They was just like, "That's not what you were supposed to say." And I'm like, it's a problem when it's been overdone. And especially since it's been a couple years in that we've had some of those jokes. So it's like, it's not the first time some of us has heard it. It's whether it's on stream or off stream. The day for me is just like, just gonna see if you try to find a way of still looping it back, because some people are able to, some people, they just get upset that you don't say the first thing right, and it throws them off. That's why you have to be quick on your thinking, or quick on your feet, however you want to say the phrase. You never know when you need to change up how you say it because of a different response. This is how important people who try to say they can predict what number you're going to say, that once they figured out what that number would be, they're trying to think of what's the easiest way to get it to be that you are choosing that number. Sometimes it's subtle hints, sometimes it's what they you see in the background and stuff like that. Hello, welcome in, G-Mouse. How are you doing? Welcome in. Hope all of you guys are doing well. Don't know G-Moss or me or not, but sometimes I know people say hi and then dip because they forget that we have a 20-second or 30-second delay on our streams naturally or on the phone, but sometimes it's only 10 seconds. It just depends on when you enter the stream. But hope all is well with everyone as we're just chilling out, hanging out, and stuff like that. Thank you to those who are spamming the hearts. Hope all is well with all you guys. Today is the end of the week for me. Like, for those of us that wasn't in my streams yesterday, today is a PD day, professional development. So we don't have students, but we still have to go to a lot of meetings and trainings and stuff like that. So that's why I wanted to make sure I had some food, because even though I know sometimes they give us food there, but I want to make sure that I felt like I was getting hungry. Sometimes that's a bad thing for me. It's like if I'm too hungry and sometimes feel like that I'm tired, it's not a good way for me to learn new things. So I want to make sure that my stomach is decently full, so I don't have to worry about being stuffed or being that it's on empty. I'm just like, when is it? And then on the stream, and sometimes it feels like that from time to time. So I want to make sure. Hello, Kyle. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Seems like you enjoy that meal. Good morning, Demon. How are you doing today? Hope all is well. For me, because of daylight savings time, this part feels weird because usually this is still dark when I'm streaming for you guys. But right now I know I'm slightly behind schedule, but still, once it was around 6:15, it was already the point where you guys can see traffic a lot better than, like, say, a couple weeks ago. So it's just one of those funny things, to say the least. That's how daylight savings can change different things, or what we're used to. But hope all's well with everyone as we're just chilling out, hanging out, chatting with you guys. Chat with me and different other things, depending on what's going on. Hope all's well. Like I always will say, those of us that had a bad day or a bad week, hopefully you're able to recollect yourself, whether it's today or over the weekend, so you can figure out how to make the situation better. I know sometimes it's not always easy to see it, especially when you're still upset about the situation. But the important thing is just to find a way to find a resolution. I don't want to just say solution, to say the least, because in some cases the solution has already been made, whether it's something that you can do or not do. As sometimes the solution's already been happening. Hey Zochip, how are you doing? Welcome in. How's things going for you? Right now we're just chilling out, hanging out while I'm driving to work. Salve Jonas, obrigado. Anything crazy going on for you today, Zochip, or just what feels like the norm for you, or normal? Just make sure that I don't confuse people by saying norm. Yeah, we're just chilling out, hanging out, talking to you guys as best as I can while I'm dealing with traffic around me, because sometimes, like right now, it's peaceful, but I'm sure once I get to the highway traffic, I'll have to be more on a swivel. Nice. Hope you're enjoying your coffee so far. Nice. Farming. Nice. And sometimes it's a good feeling. Sometimes we're just like, okay, why am I up this early? But it just depends on who we are. Like for me, I'm always up by 5 o'clock because I had to make sure that by 5:15 I'm ready to take my mom to her work, because since right now we're still carpooling, because I still need to get my truck repaired, and at some point we need to fix that AC from this vehicle. Sorry about that, farming. Hopefully you're able to find a way to make it a little bit fun for you, as far as like doing things that can help you enjoy it a little bit more, because I don't know what your class schedule is, so I know that I can't say too much when it comes to that. Just make sure to try to find little joys, even if sometimes it's hard to find it sometimes when we're bored. So I know it can be long and arduous sometimes, especially if we're feeling like we're doing the same motion over and over again. It's like for me, when I'm in my classroom, I'm always trying to change it up, just to make sure that it doesn't feel like the same exact layout every day, because I know some of us, we need that sameness. That's why some things are the same, but some things that I do differently, like depending on the work, I may change up, being like, all right, let's look at the problems first, instead of me saying that I want you to listen to me for 10 minutes, just to change up the order of how I'm saying it. Because sometimes if I just do notes straight, or only give you guys time to do some stuff after I'm done with notes, we're already checked out, or or zoned out at that point. Nice, so Chip. I know you're excited for that. And sometimes in school we have to find that joy, whether it's us doing different fine arts, different athletics, or a combination of both, depending on what you want to do. Still, the funny thing for me was, on my Rhypi music channel, I've been joking to myself. I'm like, should I start making hummy videos for you guys? But then I'm like, maybe I'll do it once I actually reveal my face, because I want you guys to see where the humming's coming from. Because I don't want it to be that I don't post my face and people complain that they don't know that it's real or whatnot, despite it being my humming. So I'm like, maybe once I reveal my face, that will be an idea for Rhypi music. But right now, I'm like, I can always test stuff, but who knows for sure. So I've thought about humming different random stuff sometimes and just call it ramming humming is number 1 and stuff like that, just to have it on a video instead of just being on these streams. Hey, retired, how are you doing? Or RDD, however you want me to call you, because I'm the first time me meeting you, so feel free to let me know what you prefer me calling you, just in case I see you again. Yep, that's why I always call these talks and hums, because you never know when I would just want to do a hum. But yeah. Tired, if you're still listening to me, or feel free to let me know what you prefer me calling you, if you want me to call you Retired, if you want me to call you RDD, stuff like that, just so I can see what your preferred names are, because I know that I don't see your channel name, I just see the ads, so I want to make sure that I talk to you guys at what you guys want to be known and stuff like that within reason, because if it's something that if I purposely not saying, it's just because of me knowing someone with a similar name. No worries. But yeah, if you want me to say RDD, let me know. And or if you want me to call you 46, however you want me to address you. It's like I said, I have no clue if I will see you again, but I want to make sure that you're always welcome to come back if you have to leave this stream at some point before I end the stream and whatnot. So hope things are going good for you, RDD. Yeah, so just trying to help you guys as best as I can, and I think it's just the teacher aspect of me that is always gonna ask. Nice, RDD. Glad you're able to get some rest now. So, but yeah, if you want to check out my channel later and see different things I do, feel free to do so. But I also understand if you don't do it right now just because you're going to bed, but maybe at some point when you have spare time, don't be afraid to check it out to see if you enjoy the other things that I do on the channel. So chill. Yeah. All right, we'll do RDD. But yeah, we're about halfway through the drive now, going from my mom's work to my work. So I know that it always shocks people that I'm willing to do this kind of commute, but at the same time for me it's like when I think about 2 years ago versus now, I enjoy this kind of drive. I do not have to worry about 3 hours one way. That was me 2 years ago. For those of you that haven't met me before, I used to do every Monday I would drive for 3 hours to get to my work, and on Fridays would be driving depending on how traffic was that day, 4.5 to 5.5 hours to get home. Indeed. Yeah. Always try to stop by when I can. I just always feel bad when I see you guys streaming when I'm at work, but I know you guys know that I'll try and watch it later for you guys. And for me, it's just one of those cases that I know that I like helping out where I can, because you never know who needs to hear something or who needs help with something, because that's what I enjoy doing, is helping. But I know that everyone has their own stick or their own thing that makes them enjoy different things, to say the least. Nice. But yeah, and I know some people, because they see my rock detox channel, it's probably like, okay, why do you not use your right detox for the streams? That's because more of you guys are on this channel than my right detox, so I don't want it to be that I say, we're now only doing it on this channel, and only a third of you guys know about the channel. Because I thought about that recently, that I'm like, I'm sure at some point in the future someone's gonna notice that and be like, what's going on? What? At the end of the day, just my way of being able to differentiate content besides just the gaming for you guys. Even if the evening streams are usually spread out in a sense, because how it keeps crashing on us and stuff, I still need to delete the ones from last night that didn't make. And I still need to figure out what I'm going to do about the Demo Thursday video / stream, because I do not like it, but I want to keep something in there. Because I played for about 40 minutes and then all of a sudden it wasn't there. I'm like, oh. A lot of things that I keep wanting to try out, but I'm still not sure how I want to do it. Whether it's gaming related or music related, or me doing different talk / interview / podcast stuff. I've been thinking about a lot of different things, and I talked to a couple of people, but I don't want to make people feel like that we have to do something, because I never want anyone to feel like they have to do it just because I'm asking them and stuff like that. It's like I talked about yesterday, I was the same way in high school and college, that I was never the one that usually been like, hey, let's all do this, and because I feel like if I ever say that, people feel like they have, it's an obligation that they have to do it. So because of how many times I usually helped a lot of people, or went along with other people's ideas of where to eat out and stuff. So I only do it when I know that everyone enjoys it. So I can't tell you for sure. I just know that that's been my experience, to say the least. Do Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. For those of you that just tuning in, welcome in. Hope all is well with everyone as we're just chilling out, hanging out, doing random hummings from time to time. Besides just me talking, and at some point might be eating tacos. You never know what sounds you might hear from me. As we're just chilling out, hanging out on my way to work. And sometimes I have a method to what I'm humming. Sometimes I do a combination of my originals with some of the things that I usually hum. Just depends on what's going on. And sometimes I've been thinking about slowly listening to different things that I want to eventually hum for you guys to try to see how I can hum it. But I figured some of you guys would want to hear some humming because I haven't done it yet on this stream. So the title makes sense of saying let's talk and hum and not just talk and no hum, question mark. At the end of the day, just making sure that we have fun with what we're doing, whether it's me being in chat with you guys or me saying stuff because of me streaming, or when I'm in other people's chats, being able to help out where I can and stuff like that. Because we all enjoy having help when we can, and not so that there's some of us that likes to do things on our own, and usually it's fine. That every channel has their own story, to say the least. Even if some stories will be similar because we play similar games, but we all have different things that make us unique, even if it's not visible right away. When someone goes in there, when they see that you're playing this game, that they just see the game at first until they get to know you. All's well with everyone as we're just chilling out, hanging out on our drive like usual. And me talking about random stuff sometimes planned, sometimes unplanned. Just depends on what's going on. saw someone slowing down when I was trying to get over, so I wanted to make sure that they didn't need to get across first. Hope all's well with everyone. We're just getting to work and stuff. And oh man, we're already 6:55. Yes, I don't have to worry about students today. At some point, I still need to do my grading stuff, but that's a different story. Hope all's well with everyone as we're just chilling and stuff like that, relaxing and chillaxing and stuff like that. Do guys say for me it's one of those funny things that have some of my students, I can tell that they're waiting for me to say any kind of meme that they know, but there's been times I've been tempted to say some of the memes that was popular in my generation and just see if they know what I'm talking about, but like, I don't know how they would respond if I did some of them, and I'm just like, okay, I'm telling for sure. With it being there, and if I say something, I know they're gonna quickly try to search it up because they're like, wait, what was that? And I'm like, oh, something from when I was in high school. And like, some of my students are always waiting to see, I say, their favorite number right now. For me, it's just interesting that I one time accidentally said the one that was what would make my high school friends snicker, and it was a deadpan. I'm like, awesome, I did not expect that. But two numbers lower, it gets some of them being like, oh, he said it! So, it's one of those funny things to say the least. Because we're just chilling out, hanging out. Probably be ending shortly, depending on how I'm feeling when I'm done driving. Maybe talk to you guys for 5 or 10 more minutes, who knows for sure. It's been a good stream. I think a decent amount of people came in, met a couple of new people. So it's always cool to be able to meet anyone new who's new to the channel and stuff like that. Yeah. We'll see how things are for everyone. I might end the stream if I see still 0 people in chat. Or people start talking, maybe we'll chat for a little bit before I end the stream properly. Who knows for sure. At the end of the day, just trying to figure out how to best have it where we enjoy what we see and different other things, to say the least. At the end of the day, for me, just enjoy being able to do these streams because I never know who needs it that day or who needs to hear something that I say, even if it's something that I may typically say, but it's the first time someone's heard it. So it's always a joy for me, to say the least. Even if sometimes when I'm like, okay. Back down to 0. Was that 2 at one point? But it happens. I'm not expecting it to be that everyone's at my stream the whole way through and stuff like that. Because we all have things that are going on behind the scenes, or behind the phone, or behind the computer, depending on where we're watching it from, or behind the TV if you're wanting to say it like that. If your TV's not just hanging up on the wall, even if it's hanging up on the wall, you can say what's behind it is what's on the other side of the wall. Who knows? For sure. I hope everyone has a good morning, afternoon, or evening. Once I finish parking, we'll probably end the stream. Once I start seeing a wave of people coming in. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Feel free to let me know if there's anything you want me to discuss in the future mobile stream, just so we can make sure that we talk about it. And whether it's something that you want me to make sure I answer your question about, or something, or just random topics that you'd like me to discuss about, feel free to let me know. But for now, remember that we all got this. Hopefully when I talk to you guys later today, due to the fact that for me I don't have to worry about students, maybe I don't have to worry about the stream crashing on me later today. Do not know for sure. But remember, you got this, everyone. See you guys next time. Peace.